Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Off the Top Sports Talk. I'm Michael Sperber, joined as always by the big homie, Josh House. What's up?
How you doing, Mike?
Welcome back. How you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling good.
A lot to talk about. But first, on the show, we don't just like to talk sports. We also like to use this platform as a vehicle for people to get their name out and introduce their hustle. So tonight we got Jeff Mendoza on the show, personal trainer at Curl Fitness in Newport Beach. What's up, Jeff?
What's up, Mike? Thanks for having me, bro.
Thanks for coming on. The holidays are over, and it's time to get serious about the gym and your diet. And Jeff's here to tell us what's up. So thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. House?
And don't forget, like Off the Top Sports Talk on your Facebook page. You know, someone somewhere is dogging your favorite player, favorite team, your hometown. This is your platform to let them know what the real deal is.
Very true, House. This week's Off with the Top babe is Catherine Webb,
She's been getting a lot of love in the press lately.
the star of college football's national championship game and girlfriend of Alabama quarterback A.J. McCarron. Did you see her at the game?
Not my type.
As soon as Brett Musburger, it
wasn't his time, was it?
Brett Musburger's type. Once the camera spotted her, and thankfully, for at least me and House, they did. A star was born.
Did they show him drooling while he was talking?
She started the game off with 2,300 Twitter followers and now sits at 270,000.
Ballin'.
A star is born. 1 week, 268,000 followers. Reports have her appearing in the new Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition and Off the Top, Maxim, and I'm sure Hugh Hefner's people will be in contact. What a woman. You don't appreciate that, Jeff?
She's all right.
She's not your type?
Yeah, not my type.
Did you check out that national championship game, BCS game, Notre Dame, Alabama? What'd you think?
Yeah, I might have caught that. Let's see.
Notre Dame gets crushed by Alabama 42-14.
I believe we called that on week 5 in the show. Said it was going to be a blowout. Alabama was going to murder them, and looks like we were right again.
Personally, as a sports fan, I would have rather seen Alabama versus Oregon. I think that would have been a better game. Notre Dame wasn't ready for the bright lights. They're just kind of reappearing into the spotlight.
Manny Te'o. Whew. Talk about having your stock in the draft plummet a little bit there.
He didn't look good.
Not make his. That's not going to be the number 1 pick in the draft, and people were talking about that before. But
He's no longer a top 10 player.
I don't even know if he'll be the first linebacker chosen now. I heard the guy from Georgia.
It's got to be Jarvis Jones.
Yeah,
from
the kid from Georgia might be ahead of him. So,
Did you catch the game, Jeff?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think?
Sucked. I wanted Notre Dame. So.
You were going for Notre Dame?
Yeah.
What's up with Nick Saban? 3 rings, 4 years. We might be looking at the best college football coach of all time.
You watched that game,
I
and
did.
you saw the difference in the talent level in the athletes. Those guys were so much bigger, faster, and stronger in Alabama. It was not even close. It looks like those guys did nothing but work out from the end of the season in the gym every day and got stronger, while the Notre Dame guys were maybe going on a little, going to their banquets and celebrating that they got to the game. They weren't like Alabama that's there.
I
every
heard there
other
was
year.
a little partying going on with Alabama and Saban and the captains.
Yeah, it looked like
brought them to the side and said, hey, we need to focus right now. We're about winning championships. And what do they do?
Nice.
Did you see A.J. McCarron and Barrett Jones get into it a little bit?
I love that.
I'm glad Barrett Jones
in
tossed
the fourth
him
quarter.
aside.
Oh yeah, you gotta tell the quarterback what's up. As a former offensive lineman, you slap the quarterback around.
What would you do if a quarterback came up to you in your face like that? I would have slapped him around. He would have been eating
Exactly what happened.
He would have been eating some dirt.
Get out of my face,
Thank
bro.
you. I'm the big dog.
And his best was after the thing. He's like, and I was right as usual.
He did say that.
He called
I
him
saw
out.
that.
That was nice. I like
I
that.
did like that.
Offensive linemen are the smartest guys in the team usually. Offensive lineman, the quarterback.
We're not putting up with that, okay? No quarterback just because he's got a hot chick. He's gonna be
Yeah,
getting
he's getting a little,
any
he
big
got a little
dog's
bit
face.
uppity. You got a little uppity. You got a hot chick. I can start yelling at my guys now that weigh 150 pounds more than me. I mean, no, let's
Jeff,
not.
No.
she's all right.
She's all right.
All right, House. Give me your 3 ballers of the week.
Ballers. We got to start out with the rushing record for a quarterback in a game in the playoffs. Colin Kaepernick.
Jeez. Who is this guy?
17 for 31, 263 yards, 2 touchdowns, 16 carries for 181 yards and 2 touchdowns. Are you kidding me, Mike?
Dude, this
Seriously?
guy's on a different level. I was wrong. I said, hey, stay with that. I was wrong. You were right.
I was
I'll give
fired
it
up.
to you. I was wrong. I said, stay with Alex
So you're
Smith.
saying,
He
you're saying
does-
Alex Smith wouldn't have rushed for 180?
No.
You
Colin
serious?
Kaepernick.
He was outrunning DBs.
Dude, a star is born. This guy's going to be contending for years to come.
Hey,
You catch Colin Kaepernick? What'd you think?
I mean,
What can you say?
yeah. He's
Okay.
a beast.
The guy did his thing.
He's good.
big time players put on big time performances in big games,
Yeah,
and
the-
that you couldn't get anything.
Hey,
You know,
the
that was,
lights were bright.
that's like his 5th start in the NFL.
Hey,
All right, that's not a bad, not a
I'm
bad
sold.
job.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
But can we give Harbaugh some love?
Hey, Harbaugh is a
Harbaugh-
chap ass. I love the way he
love
coaches.
Harbaugh.
He's hard. Dude,
Right
that guy's
after
a
Bill
gangster.
Belichick, he's the next best coach, and he's conquered the college football game.
I think.
so
I think they're so different. Kind
he
of
needs to get a
coaches.
ring, though. He needs to get a ring.
Belichick is such a system guy. How smart the players are. While Harbaugh is the exact opposite. He's more of I'm going to get you mentally and physically ready to play, and you're going to come out and just play. And and these guys are just tougher. They're more physical. While Belichick's guys are just more intellectual. I think.
We got any more ballers?
Oh, come on now. We got to go with the hometown kid now, Tony Gonzalez, the legend, Hall of
Legend
Famer.
grows from
But-
Huntington Beach High School.
But he had
Should be a Charger, but it's all good.
16 years
Hometown
in the NFL.
hero.
16 years in the NFL. How many playoff wins? 0 coming
One
into this
now.
season. 0. Now he's got 1.
Dude, he was the story
and
of
he
the
almost
game.
lost it. I mean, he was bawling like a little baby at the end of the game. It was great to see. I felt, I was proud of the kid, man. He put the catch, made the catch that counted, got him in field goal range to win it. I mean, Matt Ryan, on the other hand, the second half there, after starting out real good, I mean, I called it. I go, this is when Matt Ryan usually throws a pick and screws the team. Next play, 2 plays later, throws a pick. I mean, it was a hell of a game. Tony, 6 catches, 51 yards, touchdown, and a couple of
Dude.
the greatest catches I've ever seen him make in his long, illustrious career.
I also want to say there's a lot of support
Oh, yeah.
on Off the Top for TG. Because
Yeah.
people know he's a hometown hero. Everybody's coming back
For those that
supporting
don't
him.
know.
He made it. We went over there to Avocado Cafe. Want to thank Chewy and John for all the love, all the good food. They were taking care of us. And we saw a classic game. Tony
Yeah.
Gonzalez coming through
And for those who
baller.
don't know, I mean, I was lucky enough. Well, I don't know if I was lucky enough, but I was unfortunate enough to have Tony move into my area here in Huntington Beach, into my elementary school. I think I was in 3rd grade. He was in 4th. All of a sudden, I had this monster right next to me. I'm like, I thought I was a big kid. And all of a sudden, from then on, I was dominated the rest of my life in sports pretty much. I mean,
Everybody's
I
got
had
a
to
story
guard him
about
since I was
Tony
big.
Gonzalez.
He was the man, and he still is.
You know who Tony Gonzalez
Yeah,
is? You
yeah.
remember him?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just praying that he would get
Legendary.
one more year out of him, no matter what, win or lose this year. I mean, if they win the Super Bowl, he's retired 100%. But if they don't,
He's
I think
still
he's still
got
got a
gas
chance.
in the tank.
He led
He
the
can
team in
play.
catches. He made the Pro Bowl again.
Hey.
He's arguably the best tight end in the league again this
How-
year.
Is he number 2?
No, number 2 on catches all time behind Jerry Rice only.
He
was pretty good, that Jerry Rice guy.
This guy's coming from HB, so hey, off the top, salutes.
All right, and then finally our 3rd baller of the week, Rory McIlroy.
Throw a little
Talk
golf
about
in here.
moving up to the penthouse.
Yep.
Woo. Signs a reported $200 million deal with Nike.
I mean,
not bad,
I'm hearing words that he's the
I wouldn't mind
highest
signing that
paid
contract.
athlete out there.
I mean,
More than LeBron, more than Kobe, more than Phil Mickelson.
That's Nike money, man. You gotta love
Nike
Nike.
money, Phil Knight, House.
All right,
We have followers?
we got some followers
Oh
this
my
week.
goodness.
I believe it was Raheem Moore from the Denver Broncos who just, brain farted, decided that he didn't need to get back deep on the last plays of the game.
What is he
to-
doing? He looks so uncoordinated.
As a football coach, it pains me. I don't know how the rest of the team feels about that guy right now.
They
But
want him cut?
how do you let that happen, dude? I mean, he's a great player. Usually played for UCLA. If it's the same one
He
I'm
was a
thinking about.
Bruin. It
he's
is.
He's a good player, but that's just unforgivable.
All right.
ESPN or someone said it was 97.8% chance of winning the game
Yeah.
at that point when he made that play.
What do you
it's
say
over.
to him? You say, hey, don't let
What do you say to
anybody
Peyton
get
Manning? What do you say
behind
to Peyton
you.
Manning? Hey, you took a year off. You came back. Your neck started. You risked your neck and your health, and I
Yeah.
just screwed you.
But you know what? Peyton Manning made some mistakes as well.
Yeah,
Any
he
more
did.
followers?
Yeah, we did. We got Lance Armstrong.
Ooh.
supposedly
From
went on the old Oprah show today and decided to say I might have used a little bit of illegal stuff there to
He
be my
did.
best. So
I mean,
Lance
denying
Armstrong.
it for years.
No,
and years
the best was
and
that I
years.
read today was that he started suing people for saying that he was taking these drugs when he was. How do you do that? How do you look people in the eye and sue them? And
Got some brass balls
you know
right
what I'm saying?
there.
When you know that these
What do
people
think
watched you cheat.
What do you think about steroids in sports?
Cheater, liar. He's a
Cheater,
cheater.
liar. You don't cheat to the public, lie to the public. Unforgivable.
Not fair.
Faller.
Not fair to
The new Ben Johnson?
2012 Faller of the Year.
Oh yeah.
It started in
I can't
2013,
think of
not
anyone
very
that's
well
fallen
either.
more. Other than
And-
maybe your boy Tim Tebow. Ooh.
CFL.
And our last faller of the week. This hurts to say, but it's Rob Gronkowski.
Not
the
his
Gronk.
fault. Not his fault, but he
Not
did
his
fall.
fault, but
He's out for the.
Forearm fracture twice in one season. I mean, you got to say he was rushing it back. I don't blame him. It's a playoffs.
he's
You're
a
a football
beast.
player. You come back
That's
and
what
you
you
play.
do.
But that sucks, man. I feel bad for that guy.
Gronk. I'm gonna miss Gronk for the play. Gronk.
He's a bad man.
I'm gonna miss Gronk for the playoffs, dude. What does he do to celebrate? Remember what he did when they lost the Super Bowl last year?
Strip club.
That guy does it right. Man. He does not mess around. All right, so those are your 3 ballers and your 3 fallers. And now let's talk some NFL playoffs. We have some classics. Playoffs. Seattle at Atlanta. Talked a little bit about it earlier.
One of the best games I've ever seen in my life. Period. That
What
was
a game.
exciting.
Atlanta lost a 20-point lead in the fourth quarter, and what were we thinking? Here we go again.
That's what Tony was thinking. I mean,
Tony was
he's like-
thinking.
He had to think he was jinxed right there. But as the baller he is, came right back, got on the field, and made the catch to set up the winning field goal. You can't ask your player to do anything more than that. You know?
Did Pete Carroll make some mistakes?
I mean,
had them
not
balling.
kicking that field goal.
He
And
had
how's
them
that?
balling.
How's that going for it on 4th and 1? Not
He
getting it,
did
and not
that.
kicking that
He
field
had
goal.
them. He had them ready to play. He coached them up all year. He killed it, but he played a little prevent, and then he had that little squib kick.
Prevent D.
That squib kick that got him field position at like midfield.
Prevent you from winning the game is
And
all it
then-
does.
But it was good to see the living legend Tony Gonzalez make that catch.
Oh yeah, we got mad love for Tony over here.
Matt
Congrats.
Bryant's late field goal. Falcons
Matt Ryan
win
got his
30 to
first playoff
28.
win too, right?
Yeah, Matt Ryan went from Matty Ice to Matty Ice.
Oh, you hear that? The coach said they got another Matty Ice on their team now. Their
Matt
kicker,
Bryant?
Matt Bryant,
Yeah.
right?
It was just
I like
good.
the fact
It
that he
was
kicked
good.
that-
I think off the top is going to go ahead and support the Falcons from here on out. Tony Gonzalez, hometown hero. Matt Ryan went 24 for 35, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Russell Wilson threw 100 more than him though.
Russell Wilson is the real deal.
He
is no
He
joke.
proved that yesterday.
He is no joke. Burner Turner. You've had some questions about him. 14 carries for 98 yards.
That was
And
the
Quiz.
first time I've seen him look good in a long time. Quiz looked good too. I like to
Quiz,
change the
10
pace
for
back.
64.
I
They
was
might
sup-
have something figured out over there.
I was surprised they were able to run like that on Seattle.
I was too.
I mean, I
Seattle's
know
defense
Seattle-
is just.
They lost their pass
vicious.
rusher, which I thought would hurt him a lot, Clemens. But
How long would the offseason have been if Atlanta would have lost and Matt Ryan threw that pick? Was that Earl Thomas get that pick? He
I
came
didn't
across-
see, I didn't
he
see
came
what,
across-
I think it was, but
They did
that
that
was just a
play
great-
action when they should have been running the ball.
Yeah.
They got lucky. They came through. Off the top favorite, Marshawn Lynch, 46 yards on 16 carries, but he did get that touchdown to put him ahead.
He
Still
fumbled,
a beast.
He fumbled a couple times in that game, though.
Still a beast.
Oh, he's a beast mode for sure.
Beast mode for show. All right, we also got, this was a classic. 49ers beat the Packers 45-31, and a star is born.
Colin Kaepernick.
What do you think of Colin Kaepernick,
You
Jeff?
guys love him too much.
You don't think he's got what it takes?
He's a rookie, and he
Dude.
just broke the record for rushing in a playoff
He
game.
did
That's pretty good.
everything. 263 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, ran for a quarterback record in any game. Not just playoffs, regular season, no Michael Vick.
4-4-3?
181 yards, rushed for 2 more touchdowns. You're not impressed?
No.
Catherine Webb?
He's a tough guy to impress.
Kind of
huh?
dealing that Catherine
Damn.
Webb syndrome right there. Frank Gore did his thing. 23 carries, 119 yards, touch.
Harbaugh, they're physical, they're tough. I mean, but
Is
Kaepernick,
Jim Harbaugh the best coach in the NFL?
I mean, honestly,
Is he the best coach in the NFL? He
right
gets those
now
guys
I
pumped.
don't know. Right now he could be. He's right there.
Him and Belichick? Or what
Yeah.
about his brother
The
John?
hoodie's always there. I mean, you got to say Coughlin just because he's been winning Super Bowls.
Tom?
You have to say it. I don't care what you say. You got to say it.
I'm not going to go with Tom.
2 out of the
man.
last 3 years, you won a
He's
Super
just
Bowl. That's
so-
not bad. You know?
I'm not going to say Tom, okay?
He's an ass, but he's a good coach.
I like Jim Harbaugh. He's such a little whiny.
He took the Jaguars to the championship game.
He's
when he
such
was
a
with them.
whiny. What happened to Vernon Davis? Not part of the offense anymore? 1 catch, 5 yards?
Everybody's busy trying to cover Crabtree, the new best receiver in NFL. All of a sudden, guy's
9
just
catches,
killing it.
119 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Okay,
Kaepernick
if there's one guy,
he's found his
there's one guy who's got to be the biggest Colin Kaepernick supporter in the world. It's got to be Crabtree.
Absolutely.
I mean, that guy is now looks like a top 5
Dude,
receiver in the NFL because
Crabtree
of that
was
one
dope
quarterback
at
change.
Texas Tech. Well, I mean,
No, he
what's
was.
the deal?
But where was he with Alex Smith? He was
looking for his
below
tight
average.
end.
You know, out of
He
my
was looking
fantasy
for
team, I
his
didn't play
tight
him
end.
all year until the end of the season. He started balling.
Because Alex Smith likes to go short and go to his tight end, go to Vernon Davis, play it safe. Kaepernick's got a cannon.
He's a gunslinger. I mean, watching him run the ball was just amazing to watch. He was running away from DBs.
Chuck Woodson, legend.
He didn't do
said,
much in that game.
He's like, I didn't realize he was that fast. He's like, I didn't even think much of it. But then I saw him. I was on the field with him. This guy 183 yards on the ground. 181 yards on the ground. Not impressed?
No, I didn't see it till the end of the game, so
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
So we got San Fran versus the Dirty Birds. Tony G versus Kaepernick. Michael Smith, is that the coach of the Falcons?
Mm-hmm.
Versus Jim Harbaugh. We know that who's going to win that battle, right?
How
How do you see this playing
It's
out?
at the Georgia Dome.
At the Georgia Dome. Jeff,
play
who you
well.
got?
Niners.
You taking the Niners?
Yeah.
He has the Niners in the Super Bowl. That's serious. Jim Harbaugh is taking him to the Super Bowl. Does Kaepernick have what it takes to lead this team to the Super Bowl?
They were close
he
last
wasn't even
year.
that impressed
They
with
were
Kaepernick.
close
and
last
then he
year
just
and-
shoots
Hey, Alex
him right
Smith got him
into the
close
Super
last
Bowl.
year. I mean, they obviously have a good team. They have a great defense, and they can run the football. If you can run the football and play defense, you can be in any game whenever you play.
Can
You're
the
always gonna be in a
Falcons
game.
slow Kaepernick down, the breakout star of the NFL?
I don't think so.
He doesn't think so.
I mean, as much as I want Tony G to get his ring this year and go all the way that defense is going to hit Matt Ryan, I don't think he's
Can we
gonna,
have a hometown party if Tony wins the Super Bowl?
Yes, we can, definitely. I think he should have a parade.
Everybody's invited.
He should
Pool
have
party.
a parade.
We're going to have a pool party. Yes.
Yes, that sounds good to me.
Everybody's got to get in shape for that pool party.
Yep.
That's
Got it.
number one.
Yeah, you don't want to be at a pool bar with your shirt on.
It's so
point.
true.
Yeah.
All right, what should we expect? You got the Niners?
I'm going-
You got the Niners.
Niners.
House?
I think we're going to have to say it. The household lock of the week is going to be
We'll talk about that later, dude. You're doing pretty
the
good. there,
SF. Oh, yeah, how'd that one do last week? We did
We'll
all right.
talk
with
about that
huh?
later. Peyton Manning. Just brutal. The Ravens top Broncos in double overtime. Another classic, 38-35.
I was talking about it with some friends this week earlier, though. And other than the year that Peyton Manning won a Super Bowl, which was, a great year, it seemed like everything set up perfect for him. He has not been the quarterback in the playoffs that
No,
you
he
want.
hasn't.
All right,
No,
I
he
would rather
hasn't.
have Eli in the playoffs than Peyton, and that's
What's
straight truth.
going on with him? Like, he just dominates. But okay, his line 28 for 43, 290 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he's got 2 picks. It's the 2 picks. You
It
can't
is.
turn the ball over.
Especially
He
the one
doesn't-
at the end there.
He
They
doesn't
killed
do
him.
that in the regular season.
No.
Everything's like 28 or 20 for 28, 300 yards, 3
That
touchdowns.
was the first
no
time.
picks.
That was the
He doesn't
first
turn the ball
time.
over.
First time that he lost to the Ravens in 9 games. I think now he is 9-3 in his career or something like that.
Unbelievable. I don't know if he's got it. Did you see the shortest player in the NFL?
Who?
5'5".
Oh, Holiday.
Trendon Holiday. Did
Hey,
you see that guy?
Broncos didn't deserve to win
Nope.
that game. Honestly, they scored two
didn't. And not to
touchdowns on
mention-
special teams.
Not to mention Raheem Moore in that embarrassing play.
horrible.
Dude, but Peyton threw a horrible pass to Brandon Stokely.
He made a horrible decision. It's not just a pass. It was a horrible decision throwing across his body towards the middle of the field. You don't do that, especially if you're a Hall of Fame, maybe one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. You're supposed to know better than that.
Corey Graham picks it off at the 45. Baltimore gains 16 yards, kicks a field goal. But, hey, John Fox?
Should Peyton retire?
No, he has another couple more years in him. 31 seconds left. 2 timeouts. Ball around the
Did
25.
Tim Tebow get him further?
No, he didn't. Tim Tebow's terrible. Denver was the odds-on favorite at 3-1 to win the Super Bowl, and it lost our mega gangster producer Jeremy some cash.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because he had that bet in. So
Preseason, picked the Broncos.
never
to win
bet on
preseason.
Peyton Manning in the in the playoffs. Flacco, is he elite? 18 for 34, 331. 3 touchdowns, 7-4 playoff record.
He has 5. What does it say? 5 road wins or something in the playoffs. Is that what I saw?
Guy can play,
That's pretty
dude.
impressive.
He was feeling the pressure, though. He was feeling it. You could tell him and Matt Ryan were both feeling the pressure.
Yeah.
I think so.
What are you supposed to do when there's pressure? You're supposed to come. You step up to
Yeah,
the
you'll be like
plate.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady,
Ice
smooth, ice cold. Just looks a middle linebacker in the eyes and says, "This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit Wes Welker right there for a 15-yard gain."
Did you see that?
That's what I do.
You see Peyton Manning stayed after the game and went into the Ravens locker room and waited for Ray Lewis to be done so they could have a nice little talk with him and chat him up.
Disappointed in Peyton Manning.
They played
you
together in
know?
college.
No, they have that much respect for each other. They play that
They're
long. They're
living
playing the
legends.
Pro Bowl
They're
together
probably-
every year. They're the 2 best players in their position, arguably for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
It's 15. So, I mean.
And it's Ray Lewis's last year. He lives another day.
You know, it's funny.
Can they
Everybody's
pull
talking-
it off?
Everybody's talking about Ray, but no one said anything about Tony. Tony said there's a 5% chance he won't retire. You know?
Yeah, but I think people think that Tony's coming back. He hasn't announced his retirement.
You can't still
He's
be
still
the
got
best
gas
tight end in the league and
tank.
retire. You know? It's
He's
not
still
fair.
got gas
Not fair
in
to
the
your
tank.
fans, Tony Gonzalez. Come on.
All right. We had another game on the docket, okay?
Yes, we did.
And no surprise here. Ding, 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 ding. Get that money.
Pay that man his money.
Household lock of the week hits. Making money.
Ding.
Patriots beat the Texans 41-28. And the line was 9.5. So, House, you win money. Dozer, did you bet on that game?
Nah.
Did you get the memo?
Yeah, dude.
House threw the
Vegas is looking for
lockdown.
me right now. They're not
I know.
happy with
I
me
should
giving these free
start
picks out.
asking
You got
them.
he gives you 1 free pick a week.
The rest you got to pay
The
for.
rest you got to pay for. So at least take that 1 pick and run.
The odds are good.
Gotta
I'll just
make
bet
that
with the house
money.
every time.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what people are doing right now.
We're
It's
playoff. We're
growing.
playoff money right. We're playoff gold right now. We're 2-0 in the playoffs. That's
Playoff
how we
money.
do
After
it.
that disaster in San Diego,
Oh,
you've come back
on.
strong.
What are you gonna do when
The
it hails
hail.
in San Diego? You can't do
A
anything
lot
about
of
that. you know?
excuses.
That's life sometimes.
Why weren't the Texans getting any respect coming into this game?
Because they don't have defensive backs. Joseph's good. He's the only one.
They have they have a top 3 running back. They're the number 1 defensive player in the league.
Yes,
They got Schaub.
They
What do you
don't
think of
have very
Schaub?
good defensive backs, and if you're going against Tom Brady, you kind of need that.
You're gonna have a
'Cause He's gonna
problem.
throw the ball all over you. Doesn't matter who you got. He's gonna throw it. He's gonna put it on somebody.
You're gonna have a problem. Wes Welker, 8 catches, 131 yards.
He did drop a couple balls that were big, though. I mean, he's a great player, but he dropped a couple easy ones. I was surprised.
Tom Brady, no big deal. 25 for 40, 344 yards, 3 touchdowns, playoff W. Giselle, just
Giselle.
another day in the life
Him and
of
Belichick
Tom Brady.
tie for the record the most championship games as a player and a coach together.
No big deal. What do you think of T. Brady does?
He's all right.
He's all right?
Yeah, I mean,
Does he meet the championship standards that
Mr.
you hold?
Perfect.
Does he
Mr.
meet the
Perfect, huh?
championship standards that you hold?
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Yeah.
God, the guy just kills.
And he does it with different players. I mean,
He does. Gronk goes out, no big deal.
Back in the day, it was
Just throw
Deion
Hernandez
Branch
in.
and Troy
Yeah.
Brown and all
It's
these
a
other guys. Now
system.
it's 2 tight
But dude,
ends.
Belichick did it without him and Matt Castle.
He did make Castle into a Pro Bowler.
So I mean, if Brady goes to a different system, is he Tom Brady?
He's pretty damn good.
You think Giselle
He's
dumps him?
pretty damn good.
You think Giselle Bundchen dumps him
I don't think so.
if he's not on the Patriots?
I don't think so.
What if he went to Jacksonville and Tebow goes to New England?
Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about that. I don't
All
think the Patriots are
Ravens
gonna
versus Patriots with a chance to advance to the Super Bowl.
I
What
think-
are your thoughts? need a pick.
Patriots and a laugher.
How could you go against the Patriots right now? Jeff?
Patriots.
Bye.
21?
You can go by 21?
Yeah.
They're gonna put some
I'm
points
going
on
to
the
go
board.
with house.
Is that your lock?
No.
We'll get to that in a little bit.
Although it could be. Patriots, I think, should smash. The Ravens, they play tough games. They play close. They're emotional right now. That seems like Ray Lewis has got the stars are aligning for him a little
Is
bit.
it destiny?
You never know.
Are the spirits reaching out every
Never
day?
know. We'll
After
see.
every game, he's got like palms in his hands and like John 3:16 and just thanking. Is it destiny?
All I know is I want Ray Lewis to keep winning. I mean, I love watching that guy. I'm going to be sad the day that we don't get to watch that guy put on
we're gonna have a tribute
pair
for
of
him.
pads and a helmet because
We're gonna have a Ray
I've
Lewis
never
tribute.
watched a player in my life in any sport. I've never watched a player in my life in any sport that loved his sport more than Ray Lewis did. I think personally, the way that guy attacks everything he does in the sport.
What about Kobe Bryant? Kobe Bean?
Kobe? I mean, he's right there with him. I'm not
Okay.
going to argue that. Kobe's
Same
the man.
category. So
Yeah.
you got the Patriots?
Patriots.
You got
Well,
the
the difference
Patriots?
between Ray Lewis
I'm taking
and-
the Ravens and Ray Lewis
The
and Joe
difference
Flacco.
between Ray Lewis and Kobe Bryant, Ray Lewis inspires and motivates everyone to play better, while Kobe
How many
belittles a lot
rings
of his
does Ray
teammates.
Lewis have?
He's got one.
How many rings does Kobe Bean
got-
Bryant have? Okay,
Hey, football's a
enough
much
said.
different beast, all right?
Enough
Football's a different
said.
beast. Hey,
All right, should we
how many does he have without Shaq?
He's got
He's got
Deuce.
one. Yeah,
He's
he got a
got two.
How many MVPs he got in the championships?
He should have more. Steve Nash has two, and he shouldn't have any. Are you talking about league MVPs or
No,
are you talking about championships?
Yeah.
Does he have
He's
two?
got a couple, yeah.
Got two.
He's
You
pretty
want-
good. He's
you,
pretty good.
You want to talk about the Lakers?
We didn't do the household lock of the week yet.
Oh, that comes on later.
Oh,
Do you have it?
yeah, we're going San Francisco 49ers. I'm sorry, Tony. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, you're going against Tony Gonzalez.
I'm going with that defense.
Hometown
And
hero?
Colin Kaepernick. They're not going to be able to stop him. Do you see what Russell Wilson did to him? He was running all over the field on that Atlanta defense. Kaepernick's going to do the same thing. He's faster.
Does San Francisco have the corners to stop Roddy and Julio?
They have the pass rushers to hit.
Is Patrick
Matt Ryan.
Willis gonna
Matt
go up?
Ryan's face mask is going to be on sideways. by
Patrick
the second
Willis
quarter.
going to be guarding Tony.
That is going to be a matchup.
Who do you got? How many catches does Tony
Tony's
get?
going to do his thing.
8
no
catches?
one ever stops Tony Gonzalez.
8 catches?
Huh?
How many catches does he get?
I'd say he's going to go over 6.
Will he score a touchdown? Tony Gonzalez, hometown hero.
I hope so.
We all hope
I say
so.
yes. I say we get another.
I love the
slam dunk.
love the off the top fans have been giving Tony too. I just,
Hey, he's a hometown hero.
when he
Everybody
comes
loves him
home,
around
we're
here.
giving a big party, big bash.
Never gets in trouble.
Pool
in the media.
party.
You don't hear anything bad
I
about
want to
Tony.
get
in the
everybody
media,
to go see Jeff over here, get a little personal training in,
Yep.
get it in, and then we're gonna have a pool party. Everybody's gonna go crazy. It's gonna be a bash. I hope he gets that ring.
Yeah,
This will be the biggest party of the year. Okay.
yeah, it would be.
All right. So you want to talk a little Lakers? What do you think, Lakers?
Dwight came back.
I'm a big fan of D12. A lot of people are down on him right
A
now.
lot of people are down on him
I
right
don't
now.
care. I'm down on D'Antoni. Who do you like more, D'Antoni or
rightfully
Phil
so.
Jackson?
Phil Jackson.
Bad question.
Tough question.
Tough question. What about Earl Clark? This guy got some game or what?
He's jumped out there on the scene now. People are starting to recognize.
Could he be the X Factor?
I like his game. I like it a lot.
He fears nobody. He goes hard in the
athletic.
paint.
He's a freak. He just gets after it and plays hard. I like it.
I like it. Do the
Lakers
Lakers
need
make
more
the
players.
playoffs?
I'll say yeah.
They do. At what season?
I can't
8th
believe we're
seed?
asking
7th
that
seed?
question right now.
It's a
That's
terrible
embarrassing.
question. You hear Jim Buss the other day?
What?
He just sounded like an idiot.
What's new?
He was talking about how he loves this team. He's like, hey, we're going to build around Steve Nash at 38-year-old point guard. He's like, he's the future. I'm like, Jim, we just got Dwight Howard, D12.
Why does he just sign
Show
Grant
some
Hill
respect.
too?
Yeah. It's like build around Grant Hill. How about that? Let's go call Patrick Ewing. Maybe we could build around him. I mean, Jim Buss, pull it out, dude. Hire
Greg
Phil.
Oden? Greg Oden?
Yeah, let's
What?
go get Greg Oden. Let's
The
go
Heat are
get
trying to get him
Sam
back here.
Bowie. I mean, what are you thinking, bro?
What do you think Odin's going to be on the Heat?
Yeah, they're interested. So is Dallas, I think. Do you think they regret that pick?
Oh, just a little bit. Kevin Durant might have been better.
Who's better, Kevin Durant or Greg Oden?
Come on, man.
Bad question?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I didn't think it was that bad. All right, so the Lakers make the playoffs. Jeff said it. It's your lock. It's Jeff's lock of the week.
Lock of the year.
Get to Vegas. Put it down. It's gonna happen. House, you got him going to the playoffs?
I'm worried.
Oh no.
We're gonna be an 8 seed if we make it.
I don't want to play the Thunder.
I know.
I don't want to play the Thunder. Dude,
I'll play the Spurs.
they salivate.
We beat the
when they
Spurs.
play the
You think we can beat the
Lakers.
Spurs?
Yes, we could beat the Spurs. We're going to be playing good ball if we make the playoffs, and we'll beat the Spurs. Clippers are going 7. We're going 7 with the Clippers if we meet them in the first round. If we meet the Thunder in the first round, we're getting swept. Bring the brooms out.
Ouch.
It's not going to be pretty. House, we got some fights this week. UFC.
Got a little ringside stuff. Little cage fighting
The main event, Michael Bisping
versus
Vitor Belfort. Who you got and why?
Vegas has this fight almost dead even right now. From what I saw, I think it was minus 120 and minus 110. I don't see it that close. I know I happen to know Bisping's trainer. I know Bisping's going to come in great shape, but I don't think he has the hands to stand with Vitor Belfort. I think Vitor Belfort is going to get a KO.
You got Vitor Belfort.
If it goes the
KOing Bisping?
Huh? I think he'll KO Bisping. Yeah, I think so. I think Bisping has been fighting a lot better lately, but Vitor Belfort wants another shot at Anderson Silva. He said he already told Dana
Can't
White.
handle Anderson Silva.
He already said he told Dana White, don't think that Bisping's gonna fight Anderson because I'm taking him out.
You better not look ahead of this fight, or he's going to be in trouble. Who do you have? What do you think?
I don't know about that one.
You know, draw. It's going to be a bloodbath.
5 rounds Storefest? No, I don't think with these guys.
I like Vitor better than Bisping, so.
I'm taking Bisping.
Bisping is not a fan favorite. He's a really
I'm going
good guy.
Bisping.
You and
KO in the
love
first
those
round.
Euros. You love those Euros, don't you?
KO in the first round. Ben Rothwell versus Gabriel Gonzaga.
That should be a pretty interesting heavyweight fight. I like Gabriel Gonzaga, but I think it's kind of a coin flip. I think it'll be a real interesting fight too. They're both tough guys, 2 big boys. I don't think it's going the distance, and I think another KO in that one.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Who
so.
you got? Rothwell?
I'm gonna take Gonzaga.
I'm going to take Rothwell. Who you got?
Rothwell, definitely.
Rothwell.
He's a big boy, so he can grind on him. We'll see.
All right.
Gonzaga's a little more athletic, I think.
He ain't shit.
We got Daniel Serafian versus CB Dollaway.
Another
Should be interesting.
CB Dollaway is one of the
Right?
UFC guys from the house. I think he's going down this week.
Who you got?
He's going down. Dollaway's going down. We're gonna go with Serafine.
I'll take Seraphine, I guess.
Yeah.
But this one's too close to call. Jeff?
Seraphine.
Seraphine.
Yeah.
Khabib Nurmagomedov
I love the name almost as much as I love the fighter.
versus
He's a
Thiago
tough dude.
Tavares. Khabib Thiago.
Hey, that's one of the great names I've ever heard, by the way. Khabib.
So I assume you're taking Khabib?
I like him. Yes, I wrote him down last time I watched him fight as an up and comer. Watch that guy. Look for him. Put a little money on him. You might be happy with the result.
Hey. Don't
Not
be giving up locks. Okay, you give one a week.
Not a lot. I
Okay,
didn't say it was a lot. I said
I want
you
to
might
start
be happy
getting
with the result.
percentages.
You might be happy with the
Okay.
result.
Jeff,
Khabib. Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna take Thiago. I mean, I just can't.
He is. It's going to be a
I just-
hometown fight for him, I believe. I think it's in
Khabib,
Brazil.
I don't think he's got what it takes. I'm gonna be
House
honest.
is
You,
talking a lot about him, so.
House is
he likes
really
him.
endorsing.
You know the fighters. That's one of the things I know is the fighters. All
All
right.
right, I'm
Like
taking
so.
Thiago real quick. All right, well, that's it. What do you think? Any other thoughts
I'm
in
too
the
busy-
sports world?
I'm too busy investing in my last week's
You see Carmelo
bankroll, you know?
Anthony fasting for 15 days?
I heard that. Oh yeah. What do you think about that?
What do you think
15
about
days.
that?
I mean, he had to be like juicing or something, right?
Some spiritual stuff.
Yeah, and he didn't want to talk much about it. He just said it was a spiritual thing he needed to do, and he's done with it, and he's never doing it again.
I would never do that. I can't go without food. How do
Yes.
you feel about fasting? You're a personal trainer.
For Melo, I don't know, man. I don't know how he's performing out there not eating. That's crazy to me. So,
You think
Have you ever
Lala
gone
had something
with?
to do with it?
Have you ever?
I think Lala, his lady, had something to do with it.
Are they getting together? Are they back together or divorced? I heard
knows?
KG was talking a little mess.
She tastes like. Oh yeah, did you see it? She tastes
Yeah.
like Honey Nut Cheerios. That's what
Jeez.
KG said. Is that what he said?
Them be fighting
What do you
words.
say to a guy who says that about your woman?
You go out into the
Ouch.
parking lot and you say, "Hey, I want to have a talk with
Especially
you real
KG,
quick."
that skinny little punk, dude. Oh
Dude,
my
KG's
god,
just messy, dude.
like
He's just such
like a noodle.
You like KG?
Yeah,
He looks like a stick figure.
gangster.
He's a gangster.
He's a good basketball
he's
player.
Chi-town
Like,
gangster. He's
yeah,
got a
there you
ring.
go.
He's been around from a long. Hey, he's kind of like a
He
revolution.
doesn't
Big
give a
mouth.
fuck.
He's got a
He
big
doesn't
mouth.
care.
He's
He
got a
doesn't.
big
He
mouth.
doesn't give a fuck. Hey, he
He's
revolutionized
not
the
a
game.
fighter. He's not a fighter.
He came out of high school, big boy game.
Who would you take in that? Carmelo Anthony or Kevin Garnett in the ring, in the cage? Who you got?
KG's coming from
Who
Chicago
do you have?
ghettos. Carmelo's
Carmelo
coming
from?
from
NY?
Baltimore ghetto. No, he's coming from Baltimore.
Seymour?
Yeah.
That's gangster right
they're
there.
both gangsters.
KG
But I take
is-
Carmelo.
come on
He-
now.
KG talks
KG's
too
got
much.
some range. If you need a little jiu-jitsu, he might be tough, but I don't
and
think he
KG
does.
did that whole thing when they won a championship. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Man, I want to slap him. I would have too.
You know what we say to the Celtics.
Yeah, I'm not a big. He's on the Celtics, dude.
Exactly.
Carmelo would take his ass out real quick.
Yeah, that's a mic I like to hear right there.
Yeah, there's
Right?
passion. Okay,
Exactly.
Lakers
You know
gonna
what
make
was
the
going down.
playoffs.